Here we are. Excellent. Let's get started. Slowly. Maybe I can bring my mic closer. I have my morning voice. Hello, hello. Okay. Yeah, let's get started. So I want to go here. And I need to check the name of that project because I keep messing with it. Is it with or without? Still not good. Okay, how can I fix that? Let's go here. And yeah, sorry about that. Feel like I will be doing that a lot today. This. And I want to go see. Okay, it's not Notebookmark. Okay. Just setting up CB so it could follow us. So I'll do start. Voila. So now CB is tracking our scores when we do the drop game. I might not advance, but the digital friends are already there. And 30 dev, just like that, 55.
Yay!
He's not even here yet. Oh, la 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 la. New Y score, no kidding. Okay. Hello, testing. Okay, yeah, I'm speaking louder than the music. Feel like my cold is not finished. Oh, that's not okay. That shouldn't be that big. Let's fix that. We're pre-stream, right? Where is the... I'm guessing it's that window. Oh yeah, it's like way bigger than it should be. Want it to look like the news stuff. You know, something like this. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's bigger, it's better. And obviously they schedule something when I'm live. Okay. So that's better. Okay. Yeah. Mouse, other computer, voila. So today we'll be working on generating introduction paragraph. That's what we'll be working on. We just started that on the last two streams ago, I think. Last stream was just like working on that dashboard. Yes. Last stream we work on, no, yeah. Last week I didn't stream, I was sick. I'm still kind of like finishing that, if you can hear it, or you will, because I will do a lot of all along. The week before we work on this dashboard, kind of like regrouping all the OSS project that we work on the stream in this board, so I can keep track of everything. And I think I will do, starting very soon, 2 streams a week, where one will be focusing more about project involving AI and things like that, and others will be a little bit more maintenance, thinking about the URL shortener, like, okay, fixing the bug, like looking at the PR of other people and things like that. So less coding, more maintenance, and kind of like a little bit lighter, maybe. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. It will be different vibe. Maybe in time we'll go also coding, but I think Friday will be a bit more AI involved. So today we are Friday. So we'll be working on this that we start working on. So that's part of the project Notebookmark. So let's open that repo. Notebookmark, that is a tool that I use. Let me put that in the chat. It's a tool that I use to generate my reading summary. So I like to read, I like to read, but I think in tech you need to read. So I build a tool that keep track of what I read and send like a clean version of the blog post to my e-reader. Then I can take a note. I use this app to take a note, and I publish my reading notes every Monday. And I've been doing that for a long time. Those are weeks, so 665 weeks. Yeah, so like, you know, and that's my thought, my 2 cents about the blog post. It's a mix of actuality, like, you know, new stuff happening, new tech. So, you know, like on my next reading note this week, was it this week? Anyway, like C# 10, the .NET 10 was kind of like the release candidate was release. So obviously there's that, but then there's also the stuff I need to read because I'm trying to build something, or like things that catch my attention. So those are the article, right? And what we will be working on today is that part, that introduction paragraph. So what I want to do is using AI to read the rest, the category, the blog, like not the blog posts themselves, but my notes, and then generate a little summary. That's phase 1 in that project of using AI, and that's what we will be working on today. We did start working on that. I didn't create an issue, so this morning I said, oh, you know what, like we need an issue. So I put an issue here, it will be there. And by the way, I know, yeah. So we'll be working on this one. So like once we are on the summary page, it will be cool to have like a button to generate a summary. If we look at the code, what we did was, is it big enough? It's not very big. Let's make it bigger. That's bigger. When I start doing that, I was like, yeah, I don't want to create another API because we'll be wrapping the API. So I was like, it's not an API. It's kind of a service. And I'm not mad, like, you know, like the Notebookmark API, it's an API that I control. So I don't want the code in my front end. So initially I thought, oh yeah, we'll just put it in the API, and like, you know, it will from that API call another API, you know. But I don't want that. So I think instead of doing this, what we will be doing is we'll be adding a new project, and it will be a service. So we'll be adding a service. That service will call the AI API, the Reka API. So that's I think what we will be doing. So I want to remove this. Yes. And if file, so we had the Reka client. I want to remove that too. And if we go back and get Kraken or Notebookmark, when we did add this, I think that's the only two things we added. Cool. Yeah. So now we'll be adding instead a new project. It'll be a library project. And this way we'll be able to test it and do a bunch of stuff with it. You know what? Let's go in the little corner. Should I start? Nah, let's wait. Let's wait a little bit. Wait, what? That screen is also wrong. Oh, what happened again? Let's fix that. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay, voila. So if I go here, then the same thing. Okay. Is it true? Yeah, same thing. Let's fix all of them. And as you can see, the cloud are behind everything we build here. Okay, and so here that was done, and I'm guessing that one is not good. Here the cloud is not present for us. Cool. Okay, let's do the tour. So is this? That's good. That was nice. Yeah, with a little bit of delay. This one, I'm a little bit. Oh no, that was just need to be less tall. Okay. Center. It's good. Do I have other scenes? I don't think so. I'm good. Okay, so let's click somewhere. Excellent. And okay, cool. So let's go back here. Yeah, so AI service, maybe we call it. So what is it again? Library? Let's do a .NET new list. Is it library? Forgot how you yeah, class library, class lib. I think that's what we want. There are so many project type. That's cool. Okay, so we own the class lib. So let's clear that. So we want class lib. Oh, maybe I should. Can I? Oh, let's try to see if we can use the UI. Let's try that. So in my solution, so here I'm using the what is it? Oh, there's an update. Let's update VS Code. Let's update VS Code first. Because, you know, it's always better. Nope, I won't download this thing. getting closer to the top of the hour, official start. Today I was a little bit early. Oh. Whoops. What is that? Oh yeah. Okay, so now let's reopen VS Code. And what I was about to say is I'm using the extension. If I do C#, does it filter? Yeah, I think it will. Yeah, so I'm using the extension C# dev kit. Oh yeah, but it's true that we were using Rider. Should I try to add the project through Rider? I feel like I will suffer. Should I do that? I think I should. Do I want to? No, I feel like. Okay, let's learn. Let's learn Rider. Let's learn about Rider. Though I like VS Code, but this project is getting bigger and bigger, so I want to load Notebookmark. Hey, how are you, Tête d'Ampoule? It's a funny name. Ça va? Oui, en effet, bientôt le week-end. Let's do some updates. I did update VS Code to not use VS Code. That's Frank pre-stream. The plan for today is to be working on Notebookmark and add AI so it generates the introduction paragraph. So Notebookmark is the tool I use. Whoa. Is the tool I use to generate those blog posts where like I share all my reading notes. And I want to use AI to generate that little introduction paragraph. That's the part one. So because I'm not sure, since like we'll be creating a lot of like new resources and file and classes and stuff, I think we will just have the time to do this. So part one is to use AI to generate that. So we'll ask AI, hey, like based on like all of that, generate an introduction. That's what we'll be doing. In the future, what I want is instead, let's say you're looking for a blog post about, I don't know, the next AI event in your area, or you want to read about how to get started with TypeScript. Then you could ask, hey, like, give me blog posts, and then it will go search internet and come back with like a list of blog posts that you could add to your to read stack. So that's, I don't think we'll like that second phase. I don't like, it's very easy to do. I did it for like looking restaurants, but so like it's just doing the same thing, but instead of looking for a restaurant, we'll be looking for a blog post. And after that, like it's hooking the UI and things like that. But I don't think we'll have the time to do both today. So we'll starting slowly. And I think for that first part, we could use existing SDKs But for the next part, I don't think we will. I think we'll have to do raw HTTP call. I want to use Reka API. You know Reka API? This Reka API. I work for them. And that's my new job. And it's free. There's a free tier. So if you want to experiment with AI, it's definitely the API to have fun with, because it's free. There's like the chat API, kind of like that you found in each models. So you could use that. You could do research. That's what we'll be doing in the next part. Today I think we'll be just using like regular chat, just like, hey, do this, and then, you know, it's process, just like read this and like spit out something, right? So we just need the chat. The research, that's when like, okay, in real life today, go online and get information, because a lot of model, when you think about GPT-5 or like Claude or those things, those are a snapshot, right? They are stats, they are stuck in time. And if you have a question, if you say, hey, what's the last score of my favorite soccer team, football team, let's go football team. So football team, then it's the last football match when that model was created. With Reka research, it's deep research, so it go online and fetch, so it's always kind of like today. So we'll be using that to get blog posts. And there's also Vision API, where you could like use an API to upload video, manage your video and stuff like that, and then question video. So like make me a summary of that, or like can you explain, like can you simplify the demo of like present it in that video and things like that. So you could do that. It's good, right? So the next tool is that search blog post about restaurant. And like the research API, because web search, there's other API, that there's other model that have the web search component. So like, you could just swap the URL, the name of the model, and like it's open API format. So it's the same thing. Yeah, you could have like a free key. Like I said, like they have a free tier. So every month you get I forgot how many, $10 credits, but like it's plenty just to like experiment and do stuff. It will be plenty. Pretty cool. Like just for like the chat and the research, if you go with Vision, then yeah, like you will be crunching it a little bit faster. But even that, it's pretty cool, though it is expected to that the API is set to experiment, like for the Vision. Like otherwise, you will bust your limit very quickly. Like if you try to go in production, and now there's speech, so you could translate a bunch of stuff too. Not in Microsoft anymore. No, Microsoft has been doing a lot of layoff. Sorry. A lot of them, like 21,000 or something like that. And I was in the first wave, was part of that. Well, not the first wave, but like in June, was part of that. Even though I had like good performance and things like that, it was not performance based. It was just restructuration and things like that. So yeah, got caught, but that's fine. Found Reka, and or Reka found me, whatever. Like we found each other. So very happy now to be there. Hey McNet, hello. But it's been a little while. Like I said, September, not September. Yeah, June. Okay, so how can we? Okay, so all that talk and yeah, updates. I should have clicked the update button, so update when we were chatting. So what's new with you, Take Dumple? And Mr. McNett, what made you smile this week? Hey, thank you. Oh, I missed the name. Thank you for the follow. Very appreciate. That make me much closer to my goal. I have 986 followers and I'm targeting 1,000. That's my goal. Twitch is like really strong these days with goals, and yeah, so I was like, oh, let's go for followers. I know subscriber costs money, so I was like, nah, it could be cool though, but my goal is with followers. So thank you. Oh no, like, yeah, 987. Awesome, love it. Okay, so did the update are done? Yes. So JetBrains Riders and plugin update, restart to activate the updates. Restart. And I was that close to do the everything inside VS Code, and then I remember I need to use Rider. I need to learn that new tool. So TBD Gamer will be proud of me. I rode my motorbike last Monday. Ooh, nice. The 5500, that's the road, right? It's one of the road in US. Nice, cool. Rider is awesome. I think it is awesome. Oh, what? That's kilometers. That's a nice trip. I'm assuming the weather was nice too, otherwise it would be much shorter. So 500, I'm assuming something like a few hours, right? 2-3 hours round trip. That's cool. Okay, so you know what? It's all day. That's cool. Okay, so since we are at the top of the hour, let's start officially. I know SortyDev is not there yet, but he's late. One time again. Hey, let's kick off this show. There's always a delay. Bonjour, hi, welcome to the stream. I've been streaming a little bit earlier today, so like, you know, there's already people here. I have McNett, I have Tête d'Ampoule who's here. Our digital friends are also here. So very happy. I'm Frank Boucher, and for the next 2 hours, we'll have fun. Today we are working on a project. Where is my stuff? Today we're working on a project named Notebookmark.
Bonjour. Hi.
Hey, GT Sum, just joining us. Welcome aboard. So we'll be working on Notebookmark, sorry. And we'll be using AI, so we'll be using Reka Research to generate summaries. So Notebookmark is a tool I use to generate blog posts, just like this one here, where like I share my reading notes. And for this first part, because like there's a 2 parts AI integration in this project, for that first part, what I want to use it for is generate those introduction. So the blog post is like, you know, by category, different category, programming, AI, open source, podcast. I read some articles, so you have the article title and link, the author, and you have my note my 2 cents about this post, kind of. And what I want to do is use AI and say, hey, like read this and generate like a little introduction paragraph. That's what we do today. We use Reka Research, not Reka Research, we'll be using Reka API, and it will be the Reka chat today, because I don't think we need to search. We just like send a request to the API, say, give me back a summary. So like there's no need to go web search, right? And we use the output of that chat to enter thing. That's the plan of today. And I think we could do it using, because like Reka's API or OpenAI using the same format as OpenAI. We could use SDK like OpenAI or Microsoft extension. But I think we'll go with the raw version, because for the next part where we want to have blog post suggestions, we'll be using web search. So that's not supported yet in SDKs. So I don't want to have like two way to like interact with the API. I think if we have like one way, will be cleaner. So as we go, we'll create more class, so everything is strongly typed, kind of like building our own SDK, kind of. Although eventually maybe I could build an SDK for a Reka API, though I feel like eventually the real SDK will catch up. But anyway, so for now, I think we'll go raw HTTP call. And we did work on that a little while ago. Let's go back and get cracking here, because we can see here, oh, it's not very big. Let's go. You can see we did work at Reka, and what we did back then was we created a client and we had an endpoint in our project, in the API part of our project. But I don't think I want that there. Like I don't want the code there, because like an API calling an API, I felt wrong. And I don't want that logic to be in my Blazor app, because Blazor is more like, I know there's a little bit of backend in like our app right now, but I feel it shouldn't be there, I think. So I think I want to add, not I think, oh, like, you know, I'm always opening the floor to discussion. So if you think like, Frank, you're wrong, you know, like you shouldn't do that, blah, 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 I'm fine with that. So that's a place where we learn, right? McNet was saying like, what unit do you use in Canada? Miles or kilometers? McNet, you should know there's only the Americans using miles. I use kilometers. Though it is fun being so close of the American. There's a few things that follow. So I don't know my height in meter, centimeter, though I think I know a little bit. I have a good estimation because it doesn't change a lot, right? And on my driver license, it needs to be in meter, but usually I go by foot. The temperature, it will be temperature outside is in Celsius, but the swimming pool will be in Fahrenheit. When I'm cooking, it will be Fahrenheit. Though cooking could be both, but because I did a lot of photography when I was young, for me, that's just Frank. I'm comfortable in inches and ounces, though usually people, my friends and stuff, they don't know what an ounce is and stuff like that, but I do, because in my photography book, they were all English US books, so I learned that way. And photography was like 4x6 and those measurements. But I know in Europe, they were like, when I was getting people from like Europe in the store where I was working, they were asking me like, hey, can I have like a 15 by like whatever size, and I was like, I have no idea what it is. So yeah, it's a mix, but distance, kilometers. Though often, it's funny, I think that's a Quebec thing. I use time, and that's weird. That's why I was asking you earlier, is it like a two hours drive? Because let's say I'm going to my in-laws, I will probably say like that's a 11 hours drive, because it's 1,100 kilometers or something like that. So I'll say, you know, we talk a lot in distance. So like, hey, like how far I am from Montreal downtown? An hour. I don't know how many kilometers. It's about an hour to go there. We talk a lot like that when we go in distance. That's weird. Okay, so if I do the solution, can I add a project, new project? Oh, that's cool. Let's give it a try. So new project will be asking me, so that's a console. Where do I, okay, so, oh, cool. So project type. So we want a class library, right? So chat, you think I'm right? Like we want to create a service, right? Because the Reka API already exists, but all the logic of like what to do and like all those things, like the deserialization or manipulation of like text or whatever, I don't want that in my Blazor web app. Am I okay to think like that? And I think it should be like in a class library, and then like the class library will return exactly what the Blazor app needs. So like there's the minimum information, like our logic inside the Blazor app. Does that make sense, or I'm wrong thinking like that? Let me know what you think. A lot of digital friends landed again. They are always landing. And GT Sum is up. What was that? Someone got excited, like, and still some go bump up. Who's the yellow one? I cannot even read it. Man, who was that yellow one? It's just like it went. I think he bumps and went up 2 times. Oh my god. Okay. So we want a class library. McNet just like, yeah, let me drop alone. Just like following the border. Are you scared, McNet? I love it. Sorry, I didn't see anything. Oh no, it's the other way. Sorry. Okay, so I think we call that AI service. Though based on the name, it should be bookmark.ai service, right? I don't know why I did that way. I feel like it's really, really long, but I think we'll go for .NET 9 for now, even though the release candidate is out. And Rider, nice, yeah. Need to learn that tool. McNet, did you read Stefan? What's his name? Family name again? Tom. The yeah, about the performance in .NET 10. Did you like the intro? I didn't read everything. Like I skipped parts this morning, but I really like it. So yeah, so really like it, but this year, this is his intro. So if that intro is that long, you could guess how long is the blog post. It's super long, but it's amazing. It's very, very interesting. And I did skip some part because there's some feature I was like, I don't know what it is, like I never used that or something like that, but it's always very, very interesting, and like it's gaining like microseconds and stuff like that. Performance is really good. I really like it, and that's why I think he had like such a long introduction, because he explained why all those microseconds counts. Yeah. You read the post. Async. Is it about async away? Oh, maybe not. Share the links. I think you can share links in my chat. I don't think I blocked chat links. Maybe I did. Maybe I don't. I don't know. Let's add it to the reading notes. Hey, Fuel is here. Hello, hello. It's short. Oh yeah, okay, it's that short. Come on. I think it will fail anyway. Because when my tool doesn't like, well, that shouldn't be a problem. I think the pop-up, but sometimes they put banner at the top, and my tool is not good with those banners. Oh, look like it did work. Excellent. So let's add this though. Maybe it will fail because it's too far. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't change the URL for that. That's fine. I'll fix it later. So, what made you smile this week, Fuel? Okay, so we have our new AI service. I think avoid saving context and recovery it after the call. Oh yeah, talking about the question of fuel. Yeah, well, okay. So we have our new AI service. So now the class is chat? No. Summary? And then the method will be kind of like generate. Does that make sense? You want to call it summary? Service, I mean, AI services summary. Should it be summary services? I feel like it's redundant. I feel like we are in AI services, give me the summary. And we'll probably have, I'm guessing we'll have to have like a HTTP client. Right, and I'm guessing we want a logger too, a high logger. So now we could do do I want to do read only and something like that? That's cool. Do I have oh, that's nice. Okay. Can I help you? Yeah, but not now. How do I remove that? Is it this? Hide. Okay, cool. Well, you should use Reka API for that. And get your free key. Okay, so now we have a client. And that's good. So now we could add a method and it will be public. And it will be, it will return a string. It will be async, that's for sure. So I'm guessing it will be task. And then, whoa, Pillai. This. And, right? Something like that. Is it big enough? I can make it bigger. That's better, right? Uh-huh. I'm just not sure I want to pass the text, but I think I won't. Do I want that? I think I won't. Yeah, just like maybe, yes, I kind of like maybe the markdown or something like that. Cool. Okay, so now we should create here a consent maybe in the public class. Oh, no, I want this to be part of. Maybe I should call it like it's, so it should be AI services here. I think we did a mistake. So I think it will be AI services. Let's rename. Can I rename it? Is it too late? Is it rename? Oh, cool. Yeah. So now that will be summary service, right? AI service here instead of class 1. Let's rename it. Cool. But can I do this? Right, that's what I wanted. Okay, cool. So now we have that. Oh yeah, so we need a constant. Oh, you can actually just open tips by right-clicking the class name and move it to his own file. What? What are you saying, Taidampur? I'm new to this thing, so you could change the class. There is also an option to rename the file. Context action. Show the context action. Okay, cool. That's what you mean? Okay, well, now it's renamed, right? So we have AI services. Oh, like look, it didn't change the service though. Is it the wrong one? AI services. Okay, now it's good. Did I change the wrong one earlier? No. Yeah. That was weird, right? Anyway, so now we have it. Cool. So the constant will be the I don't know, the URL. AI URL, Reka URL, API URL. Let's no. Hey. Like this. And I don't remember the. Let's go with documentation. Forgot the URL already. Isn't it beautiful? It was just an excuse to show you the documentation, though I didn't create that one. Oh yeah, it's true. I will have to have the API key. Oh, base URL. That's better than the API. Yeah, I like that better. But I want that uppercase. And for us, it will be chat. And then completion. Is it with an S? Forgot. I forgot. Is it with the S or no S's? Anyway, we'll see quickly enough. And we want to retrieve the API keys. You know what? I think I will, instead of like having to do like all of that, maybe I can just like copy paste a few things. Identifier expected. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's never used yet. Give me 1 second. Okay. Rider is awesome for these kind of things, refactoring, reorganizing, and so on. Like, for example, you create a private read-only field for grabbing some items from dependency injection. Right-click to the field and create the constructor with the relevant mapping with dependency injection. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. We'll have to try that. I didn't know you were such an expert into Rider. That's great. I love that I have like a very supportive chat because I don't know Rider. Oh yeah, I should share that too. Let's go here. I've been renewed as ambassador. That's why I wear this t-shirt today. So very happy. You know, I'm a big fan of GitKraken. I've been using them for years, and they change a lot of things in their ambassador program. And I passed the test. Yay! So I was like, oh, you know what? Let's wear the t-shirt today. Okay, so what I want to do is speed up my stuff, and I did create a lot of code. Oh, by the way, so Tête d'Ampoule, if you want to have some fun, since we are .NET people here, or just to show some love, you could go start this project and fork it. Oh, look, already 5 stars, 6 stars, and 5 forks. That's awesome. Have a look to this repo. In this repo, there's a the sample I created for the C# 10 script, how to do, like, what's possible to do it using AI, and that Reka restaurant project that I was just talking about. Okay, now I was like, what? I thought it would be lower, like, so I can go in my corner so you see better. So the Reka restaurant finder, you could do that, and it's an example that I was talking earlier, where it go search internet for us and come back with stuff. We'll be using the same thing in this project later on, but instead of looking for a restaurant, we'll be looking for a blog post. Have a PR on a public OSS repo that had a lot of open conversation. Now the CI/CD has got to green at the end. Who should resolve the conversations? It's a good question, McNet. Usually the person who creates it depends, like the security and everything. So if all the conversation has been resolved and you have the permission to like merge that commit, you could do it. Usually when people have in a lot of project, the people who create the PR doesn't have the permission to merge, so that's then like the responsible in that GitHub repo who can merge it. But if you can see it, you cannot merge, so then you could just wait. You have to wait. So it's the responsible of that. That's one of my problem right now with the URL shortener, right? It's a Microsoft project, not that one, but that real one. So that's under Microsoft account now. and there's PR there, but I don't have access anymore. So I cannot merge it. I could just add comments, okay, yeah, good to go, like merge it, but I cannot do it anymore. And that's why I decided to, I'm guessing the people at Microsoft, they are not sure what to do because I was the owner of that project initially. So that's why I decided, you know what, I will fork my project that is now on the Microsoft account in my account. So now I will be able to do the work and then do PR, and it will be my name. So I think it may help them, but yeah. Well, at some point, like it happens sometime, conversation, they are resolved, or like they are, what's the word? GitHub use, kind of not relevant anymore. I forgot what's the keyword, GitHub use. But you know, at some point, maybe you change a bunch of stuff, but you didn't click resolve or put comments and everything. So you could say, hey, like I did all the work, could you just review it now or something like that? And then like people will be able to, like the reviewer could just do that, but like add a new comment with the person who's doing the review, and or like the person who did create those conversations, just so they could resolve it. So what's the project name, McNet? Did I close? I closed what I was looking for. Damn it. I want to see this project. Uno platform? That's cool. They are based in Montreal. I know those guys. I know them personally. Shake their hands. I met them. Nice guys, nice teams. No, I'm saying guys like just like genders, nice person, human, whatever. Sorry. Okay, so Reka restaurant, and here I think it was all in program. Sorry about that. So I think it was in service. Yeah, that's what I want. That's the link I want. The link, the line. Come on. So we'll need app settings. And it will have to be in my app hosts. Guessing I will need here. Don't worry, I won't type it though. And I need to be called this. Let's go with this one. Right, that seemed right. Uno Studio initially. Oh. I talked to Nick, Jerome. Yeah, Jerome. And Sasha. Well, just ping them and just like ask them, like if you can chat with them outside GitHub, do it. And just say, hey, like I have this, like it's pending. Well, what should I do? Or otherwise, just like had a message, ping one of the person reviewing your PR and just like say, do I need to do something? Like, I feel like it's ready. And then, yeah, And if you think you can resolve, I don't know, like it depends on the access, but if you can resolve the conversation, just like click resolve when it makes sense. And then, or like add a comment, like I think it's done here, something like that. But like, I agree with you, like it's always kind of like, am I doing the right thing? Am I cheating? Like I want to be legit, and like, yeah. Okay, so now we have this very long line. Cool. So now, so I'm using the same thing here. I feel like there's a lot in there. That's exactly what I want. So let's copy that and we'll clean that up in okay, cool. Cool. Okay, so payload for me, is it? I feel like that's the request. I don't know why payload. For me, it doesn't have clarity. It's I feel like requests is enough. But maybe because it's used elsewhere, yeah. I don't know. Okay, cool. So we don't specify. Do we specify the format? I don't think so, because it will be this. We don't have any research. Like I said, it's a very simple thingy. We'll have to have a query. We don't want that right now. Bar prompt or query. That's a good query. Let's go with string. For now. Don't forget to bring the config from dependency injection. What? Okay, I want to use you mentioned tight dump pool. It's true, because now that is the config that we should pass by app host, but I am in Blazor and Aspire stuff, so this will be passed, right? Will it be? You said right click and do something earlier, I forgot. Show context action, maybe. Okay. Create a primary constructor. No, create primary constructor parameter. That's the second one, right? Always context action. Okay, cool. Reformat and clean up. Oh, that's cool. I could do that for the entire class. Surround with, oh, that's great. So create primary constructor parameter config and containing the class and pull. What? I think it's the first one. Is it what I want? Try it out. Yeah. It's an object. Should it be something like configuration? Because, yeah, the thing is, it's eye configuration that I want. So I think it was okay, but I want it to be eye configuration. Yeah. So I think we go back here. So we right click, show context, we do this, but then instead of object, we do eye configuration. And it's red because it's missing the using. Is it why? Find this type on NuGet. Really? Oh, you're right. Though it still doesn't like it. Cannot resolve. Castle core? Oh, that's the thing he found? Yeah, I need to bring the right NuGet. No kidding. So for the eye configuration, I think it's the Microsoft. Well, let's go Zoom. I think it's the first one. Microsoft Extension Configuration Abstraction. Where's my mouse? Oh, I cannot show you both and be able to read. Right, I think that's the first one, yeah. Okay. Install. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Oh, I could have picked a different version. It's fine. Okay. So now. Oh, now I found it. Cool. And high logger. Let's go wait a little bit. Yeah, I know. Tenable, thanks. I want to use the tool. Now that you show me the tool, I think that's pretty cool though, honestly. I should remove the pre-release, but that's fine. Come on. Faster. Obviously. And like if you're doing it by yourself, it's kind of like super fast, but then when you're doing it, come on, hey. I didn't find it. Can I help you? Cool. If I remove pre-release, let's go with that one. If I do plus install, voila, cool. Yeah, install. Excellent. Excellent. Though. Well, it should be summary text. Yeah, in fact, I don't like that. Two weeks. It was not an easy one, Fuel, right? I think you mentioned that. I forgot. I think you mentioned that. Was it on Mark's stream? You watch Mark's stream, right? You're one of the one who has like a super cool intro there. Code Rush, I think. Oh, I forgot to put the async. Cool. Yay! Yay! Who landed? McNett! I think you're the first human landing today. I think. Let's validate that. Scores. Or GT, did you I know GT is 0 today. Well, SurlyDev has 55, but he wasn't there. So, McNett, you're the only one. I'm an AI. Yeah. I'm guessing Sir will arrive in like 10 minutes and will say, hey, let's start the stream again. Who wanna bet? Okay. Yeah, so we don't need to save the answer in this thing. So we do the request, we send it async, and then I think we just read the text. Oh yeah, Mark is awesome. Mark is awesome. I think we don't need to deserialize in that context. Whoops, message. Oh yeah. I don't have all my fancy stuff. So I need to add more. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so in my domain here, a bunch of stuff. I think I want the Reka response. Not particularly easy, yeah. I guess if it took 2 weeks. Those are usually the real one. Let's add a class. The Reka response. Cool, and then we'll put all that in it. Voila. And we'll have this using here. GT, what's happening to you today? You're not lending. Oh, maybe I will. Or maybe not. Nope.
Yay!
Surly landed again. Okay, so I have this. Cool, so now I need choices. I need the class choices. I could also just copy the file. But let's do it this way. So the way I generated those classes, I asked Copilot to do it. I had like the raw JSON response, and I just say, hey, generate the classes. There's tools online, but I use a Copilot, or maybe it was Reka Chat. I forgot. I think for that one I asked Copilot because I was in VS Code and I was coding. Message. So I want to create a new class called messages. Maybe I should create. No, it's good. I don't need this though. That's why I didn't want to copy. Cool. Reasoning step I want. We won't use it for this particular stuff, but I think when it could be interesting to see the reasoning steps when we'll be asking for, oh, I could just do this, right? Create reasoning step. Yeah, but I want it in his own class. Haha! Oh, that was cool. Love it. So now I need this, so I could just do create this. I mean, create it over there. Lovely. Now I could go here, do this. I start to get it, what you were saying earlier. And just like, hey, fix that thing. Voila. Isn't it beautiful? So we have this. So this is done. There's no red here. Usage for English. So we say, can I say create, but like create a nested type? No. Create a parent? No. Generate code? No. So it's a two thingy. Yay! Okay, so usage is clean. Wait a second. I'm not sure I need everything. So this is the entire stuff. Yeah, okay. So I want this. And I do this, and I think I just want the message. So will be content. But message, yeah, I think so. It's content. Well, content is a string, right? Oh yeah. Yeah. Cool. So I don't need that. I don't need that. And so we should have the introduction paragraph created here at the beginning. Let's do that. Let's go string. I know I did intro. Maybe intro is like introduction paragraph feels long. Intro paragraph. Don't forget to bring your HTTP client too. I did. It's already there. Import. What? Your snippet. Oh, so this is this. Your HTTP client is named _HTTP. Oh, you mean like later? Yeah. This? I could rename it though, like our client. I think it's good. Why it's gray? Because you don't use primary constructor. Okay, yeah. I like that though. Should I create, like, do you think it... Yeah. Well, I like that. I think it... Yeah. Okay, so, so answer string, I think that's what we were looking for. So I think that's our introduction paragraph, intro paragraph. So here, I think that's what we were looking for. Yips. And from result. I don't know what's that. I thought I was just doing this. Yeah. Sorry, was not fast enough to click the mute button. Very sorry. I think we have something here. Cool. So now, did the ad play? Did you add ads at some point? I think I need to schedule it. So like I know when it get triggered. No ads there. Okay, cool. Are you a subscriber? No. I have no subscriber. I think I have one, and it's probably me. Only at the start of the stream, okay. You are my subscriber? Thank you, Dedampur. I know I see one. I thought it was me because like to have like the chat running, I think you need to be subscriber to your own or you're automatically a subscriber. You're welcome. Indeed, yeah, no, like it's very appreciated. I'm not doing it for the money, like the streaming and like the open source and all those stuff, but I put a lot of time in that and it's not part of my work. A lot of people, when I left Microsoft, they were like, why are you still doing that? Like, it was never part of my job. It was never part of my job. The open source code, the streaming, the video, it was never part of my job. So yeah, continue to do it. So yeah, I think I will eventually try to not make money, but arrive even. I think it's good. I think it's good. Like I do the same. So I have my Prime and I tried to change. So last month it was it TBD Gamer? Maybe, I think it was TBD Gamer. And this month, it will be J for Fritz. So I tried to kind of like change, you know. I should do, I think Code Rush has been a while. So maybe next month will be Code Rush. I try to just change. And like if I found a small developer that I like what he's trying to do and things like that. I say he, because in French, like that person does something that I like, and I will put my my stuff here. Okay, so all those are green except summary services, but I don't see any errors. One thing to validate, we could try to build it. Oh, well, like red mean it's not added to your Git, but then all the others are? Oh man, that's a good one, Pio. You're 6'3"? You're tall, buddy. See, earlier we were talking about like what unit I'm using. I have a lot of fun sometimes to say I'm 5'12" to people, and like people don't understand the imperial system will just say, oh cool, and that's it. But people know, so well, that's 6 foot then. But I'm not 6 foot, I'm just under 6 foot, just so I'm like, you know, not 5'11", but not 6, just in between. But now I'm getting older, so I guess I will be 5'11" at some point. He's tall. He's like this. I think 6'4" is 2 meters. Forgot. Okay, so I'm assuming there's a Git tool in here. Here I'm assuming pull requests. Why pull requests? Structure. Is there a Git thing here? Git. Oh, that's looking nice. Is there a Git lens in I'm guessing Git lens is more for VS Code, it's not for Rider. No. Right click there is a Git menu. Here. (6.2), not 100%. Oh yeah, that's fine. Git add. Okay, cool. Maybe it wasn't there because it was generated by default and it was called initially class 1, I think. Maybe that's why it wasn't there, and like all the other I did like add a class, so like it was on purpose, so like it understood that I wanted to do stuff. Yeah, so let's focus, Frank. Focus, Frank. Okay, so now what I need to do, and the second button on the left panel give you access to Git stuff too. That one, commits. Okay, cool. Is there a Git lens extension? Where do I see the extension? Let's, like, the code is done, but I know our plugins. And is there a way? Marketplace. But I'm guessing Git lens, it won't be there, right? It's called plugins, yes. Type. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff. Okay, so what we need to do now, let's go back to this thingy. So Explorer, commits, Azure Explorer, pull requests, structure. Ah, that's cool. Well, I have all of that. Okay, and then continue it at the bottom. Interesting. Okay. Okay, and now I click they stay open. Okay. So I will need to go in app host now in the program. And I should add a dependency, right? App host need to know about my new project. Why I don't see? Oh, it's no, it's in service default. No, it's app host. No, it's service default that needs to know those, right? Oh, like Aspire honestly is amazing. It's just I'm used to do it manually or to use the VS Code UI. So now I'm kind of like I'm just not sure, and it's been a while, like a few months that I didn't mess around too much. But if I go here, can I see the project itself? Oops, so it opened here. So if I go in assembly, no, imports. I would like to see the file itself. How do I do that? I saw a few examples on YouTube channel of Milan about Aspire. I mean, I know Aspire. I build stuff for the extension framework of Aspire. It's just I'm trying to find how to use this UI. Yeah. So yeah, it's probably maybe I know him. I don't know. Let's have a look. Yeah, I know that guy. Well, I know, like I know his content. Like, I don't know him personally. Interesting. So why? So if I go reference, so see, I think right now, sorry for the glitching, but I think right now there's already the API, the app host. No, I am an app host. So I could add this. And if I go service default, dependency add reference. So like it know everything except app service. So I need to do this and add it. So now when I go, I think it's in service default because service default is the one generating a lot of things. But at the same time, here in program, in Blazor, so I think here I will do something like var, and I will say AI service, and we'll go builder dot add a project. Yeah. Oh. In most of my keyboard, I don't have that exactly what I want. Nope. Why are you doing all those things? Add project. Take that. Oh, okay. So build. Cool. In France, we say problème d'interface. It's code 18. 18 inches in front of the camera of the screen. What did you put in your domain folder? The domain project is all the classes between the API and the Blazor that both classes needed. So maybe domain is not the best name for it, but that's what I had. But in this case, all the choices, message, response, reasoning step, I don't think I want that outside, or maybe I will. Any service? Well, we are building a service right now, right? Like it's a service that call an API. So see, it looks like it doesn't know this thing, but it should. With reference to the API, no. I think we don't need anything of. Or maybe we don't need at all to put it there. It's just a library. What? That was weird. Yeah, maybe I don't need it. What? Everything crashed. I lost everything. Oh no! Usually domain is your core business logic entities class in them. Yeah. No, that's exactly what it is. So take down pool. So and like, let's reload it because it did crash. So in domain, there's no, it's just classes. So look like Rider did crash. So I don't think I need to put it. I don't think we need the service AI reference there. In fact. So in service default, I don't think we need that. So now see, how can I remove it? Oh, project. Okay, so in .NET, so if I go and, so I was the app host then in .NET, there was project. Ah, there it is. Okay, cool. Okay, so see, like my domain, it's just classes. It's a bunch of classes. There's no other dependency or anything. Like there's nothing. I know it's super tiny. Let me zoom in a bit. So in the domain, like it's just a bunch of classes. But what I was saying is like this, the choice, messages, reasoning step, the Reka response, the tool call, the usage, those I may need them in phase 2 of our implementation of Notebookmark, because reasoning step, the one thing that is super cool in the Reka's API is it gives you back the reasoning. So when you do a call, it will go search online and, like, you know, in our case, like let's say, hey, give me blog posts about .NET performance, and it's coming back with Stephen Tom. I don't know how to pronounce his family name. Sorry, Stephen T. Blog posts, and then it gives you reasoning why you picked that one, why you didn't pick another one, and maybe so that one is very relevant because Stefan is an engineer at Microsoft, so you know this post should be more impactful than like Frank's post, who's just like a guy. So you see all the reasoning. So I think in phase 2 we'll refactor, and all those classes, not the service itself, but all, like the choice, all those classes we had it before, I think we will moving them to the domain, because then in the UI, if I want to show those things, I will need to know it, right? So I think I will have to move that in a different project. I was thinking that maybe specific service should lay just there too. Yeah, well, for this particular project, the Blazor has like an API to like hit the storage, or like the database, whatever. So I created an API to kind of like ping the database. It's not the database, it's storage, but doesn't matter. And here I think what I will do is like in the Blazor app, I'll make a reference of our new AI services, and I will just call them. I don't think I need them to run, like it's a library, right? So it's a NuGet package. You don't have to have like have it running in a different container or something like that. In fact, you could do whatever you want. Yeah. Okay, so here let's add a dependency. So we add the dependency on the project AI services. So now in our program, we should add do I want to do that? Yeah, I want to do that, right? And then it will be AI, it will be summary services. Am I doing it right? I'm not sure anymore. And here I want to use this, and it will be client, because I want to specify the timeout. And I forgot the property, how it's called. Right. Yes, so if I go here, client timeout. Do I need to add something else? I don't think so. I think I should maybe spend time in the secret to I think if I copy this and I had developers, development, I could put my key here and it will be used, right? So I will go in secret mode and I will go put my key there so we could try it. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Here, let's go with this one. I hate when you do that. And obviously you closed. the copy paste didn't work. Okay. Okay, now it worked. Let's save that. Close that file. Let's close this. Okay. Hello again. Okay. So now in the Blazor app, if I go in the pages, and it will be in the summary editor, so here we could add a button. So let's add a fluent button. And yeah. And it's just unclick. I'm never sure. So see, like here it was on click and then I do this. Oh, because I want to do the async. Oh yeah, okay, so let's do this way. I'm never sure when I'm doing the this, and we'll be doing generate introduction or intro paragraph. Yeah. That's a really long name. Cool. Cool. So it's a task. It's an async task. So now we need to create an instance Do we do that? No, we need to inject, right? I want to inject the service. Will it work? I want to inject the... Yeah, cool. Exactly what I wanted. My class was public, right? So we don't need this summary service. It was a public class. I'm guessing we need to create an interface. Is it the problem here? I'm guessing we need that. That's the problem, right? Yeah, there's no interface. Nope, just can't resolve it. Well, I did add it. Maybe because I didn't build it yet? I mean, I don't have any using. But the reference is there. If we go in the reference dependencies here, we have the AI service is in the dependencies. In the Blazor app, it's here, but I did add this. Yeah, I did add this. So I'm guessing I need to use the using also. Don't know why. I thought I don't need it. Oh, it's not summary. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. So I guess I don't need that. No, okay, I need it. Okay, so now we have this. Yeah, obviously. Okay, cool. So now we could do this dot generate. And now we should have the full text. I think I'm passing the markdown. So that's what I want to do, like reading notes markdown. Near a book, madame. What? Oh, okay. I was like, I thought. In south of France. That I told you once, well, not once, but when I went to Paris, Tête d'Ampoule, while driving back to the airport, like all the time I was there, had the great experience. Like I know, like often people say, like, well, like they made me repeat and blah blah blah. I had a great experience with in Paris. Like nobody was asking me to repeat and stuff like that. Though I was very trying to be careful to not have like a too strong accent. Though I know, like I still had an accent. But anyway, but on my way back, so I was a woman driving and she said, oh, so like you're bilingual. Like we're just chit chatting and I say, oh, I'm driving back to Quebec and stuff like that. So, oh, so you're bilingual. And I was like, how does she know that I'm bilingual? Thinking French, English. And she was like, yeah, you speak Quebecois and French. And it's like, no, that's both French. It's just like expressions. It's the same thing with different accents, and there's expression. But like you have expression inside France, you have different expression in Quebec too. But yeah. Yeah. Let's do this. Just so we could see it. And then we could do, I forgot. I was bind to what? Reading notes intro. So then we could just do this. Voila. Wait, I did put a weight. What's the problem? What I'm not seeing here. That return a string. That's a string, right? Yeah. Only assignment, call, increment, decrement, await expression. Wait, what? I don't get it. What's the problem? I don't understand. Only assignment, call, increment, decrement, await expression, and new object expression can be used as a statement. Oh. Frank, come on. Like, what's the problem? Like, there's that. Man. Okay, cool. Do you think it will work? Of course it won't, but... And I'm not sure this is the best way to do it also, but we'll do it this way anyway. Would it blow? Would it blend? Okay, let's start. That'll be cool if we like first try. Yeah. When you were not there like last stream, they made fun of me because I was always clicking on that play button and it was not running the debug mode. And I was like, why it's not debugging? And I couldn't understand, and like they were laughing at me. And also now I realize, oh yeah, okay, it's still compiling. The other thing was also, it wasn't starting the project, and I think I needed to change something in my settings, so it's start. I'm not sure if I did it. Cool. So that's the Aspire part of it. Oh, can I show off something? Okay, let's show off stuff. 2 seconds. Let me just make me, because like Dumple, you were suggesting me stuff. I did a lot of things in Aspire. Do I don't do that? No, I don't want to do it. I want to show off. But yeah, so I did participate in the community framework for Aspire. Parrot! Ah, it's been a while. Hello, hello. Hi, sir. What's up? I just got banned from a girl stream. I learned a lesson. Yep. Things can happen. It's been a while, Parrot. So that's our app. I don't think we have any blog posts. Yeah, we don't. So let's quickly add a blog post. You know what? Let's add like a. Do I have any blog posts? Yeah, I have this blog post. So let's add our blog posts here. Cool. And let's add. I won't add Stefan because it's super long. Do I have another blog post? A short one. Oh, I should go say articles. Cool. Oh, means I did a bad job. And so now I have 2 posts. So let's convert GitHub Copilot can really help. Okay. Okay, cool. So we now have that. So let's add a note for this one too. This one, let's pretend it's not AI. So let's go for programming. I'll say and we'll go .NET and AI. Whoops, and I need to remove that comment. Cool. So now, if we go in summary, if we expand this, if I go in summary now, so like that's the page with like all the posts, but I don't have any more posts. If I go show me the unread, we can see like I have those, but I already have notes. And then if I go in summary and create summary, generate summary, then it fails because there's no API key. So it doesn't want to go in development. Let's go secret for a second so I could mouse over. I guess I'm missing something. Yeah, I did. I did in secret. While I was not showing my screen, I did put the key, but in app setting development. Development. So maybe I'm not in development mode. Maybe I should put it in app settings. I mean, I can try. Yeah, because right now it's crashing. So we'll stop all. And I will go in secret mode, and what I will do is I will take the content of development and put it in app settings. I'm just afraid because when I do like this, I can click on it. So it's both are the same, except in app setting development, I did populate this. Oh, am I looking for the good thing? Yeah. Right. Yeah. Should be good, right? Did the same thing in the other project. Oh. That's my mistake. No. So logging, it open and close, and it's there. So logging is here, it open, right? It opened here and it closed there. So app setting is after. It's the same thing. So maybe because in Aspire, the environment was not set to development. Yeah. It's a temporary key that I created. But I thought I will be using development. I mean, I could pass it. Do I need to pass it? See if development. So it is in development. Okay, let's go secret mode and I will just copy the value in the other one. It's just I don't like that because I'm always scared that I will push that. Okay, so now let's go back. Okay. So let's roll again. And I will need a bio break pretty soon, but I want it to see if it works or fail, but not because of an API key, but because of a real problem. Yeah, but you you're right, example. What I do usually is I have git ignore on the app setting development, so I never push it. And because I'm always kind of like trying and doing stuff, then it's fine, right? Okay, it didn't follow. Yeah. So I'm guessing I need to pass it. It's probably just that. I need to pass it in app host. Okay, let's go secret. I want to remove my key from the real app setting because I don't like having it there. And I think what I will do is in Blazor. Oh, it shouldn't. I mean, I could create an environment variable. Oops, sorry. Forgot to bring back this. So what I could do in app settings here, I could read the configuration and create a environment variable. And am I not here, but in the app settings, app hosts here. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think I could do that here. So what I could do is say the API key. Exactly. That's exactly what I wanted. Cool. Okay. That's how we called it. Let's go into app settings. I'm scared now. Sorry. Okay. It's not there. App settings is not there. It's there in the development version. So if I go back here, I called it this way, right? Cool. So now I have API key here. So what I do now, when I create my Blazor thingy, what I say is I say width, and then there's environment variable. Environment, I can pass this. Yeah, I thought it was, right? That's a string. I forgot how to do it. Not like that. I forgot how they change it. Did they change it? How do we do it? Like, how do we do it again? Environment. I think environment is something else now. Or maybe it is. If I go and do this, okay, so with environment, that's good. And what are the oh, is it just like this? Yeah, the name and the value. Cool. So now it should work because I'm passing the API key, because like the Blazor app is running in a container, so I need to pass it. So now I should do this. Come on. Close a few previous windows. So now we have that. If we go here, cool. But we lost the blog post. Frank, come on. Okay, so let's create quickly blog post. Boom, add this. Great. Oh, like we don't need many, just like this. Whoa, in all caps. Amazing. Okay, so now if we go here, now we have our button generate intro. So it should just read that. Yeah, okay, so now if I click generate intro, so the summary, we have the markdown version, then we send that. So where is the next? Oh, here. Step over, step in. Cool. Should be kind of quick, right? Maybe we don't need, yeah, I think it is. Should be quick. Why it's so long? I should have just let running. It's empty. Create a summary of this blog post. And then I pass this. Hey, Colin. Hey, ça va? Nice to see you. Another French friend. Hello, hello. Yes, I'm doing fine. If you understand French, you should definitely have a look to oh, what's your name again? I forgot. Mark? No, not Mark. I forgot your first name. But nice stream, doing well, many different things. Sometime gaming, sometime building games with Unity and stuff like that. But it is a French channel, though. You speak English a little bit, or maybe more, but like not on this stream. Okay, let's give it another try. Yeah. Yeah. So we could go. So we do this just like that. You're drawing and posting on Instagram. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. Okay, so yeah, so okay. Not sure why we didn't catch anything and kind of end. Oh, okay, so we had an exception. The operation didn't complete with the 30 seconds. I thought we did put I thought we put the client. Yeah. Well, like it should be fast. It shouldn't take that much. What did I did? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Well, and I can't think now because I need a bio break, and I know we bust the time also. I just want it to work. Okay, so I'm passing the API key. Yay! Did I land? No, it's Jeff Hats. Oh, it's not even the Jeff Hat stand. And Grover's. Digital friends are always, yeah, the timeout. But I did, if we look again into the Blazor app, yeah, Blazor app here, I did put this. And I was expecting when I'm injecting the HTTP client that the time spent will be this. So that's 5 minutes. Maybe I could put it in. I will keep seconds. Could put minutes instead. So it looks like the timeout isn't. When we look here, our client doesn't have that. Though it didn't have the config either. No. It shouldn't. Well, maybe one thing I could do here is let's give it a try. So I cannot change. No, it's read only. Can I do something like client and time spent, timeout? I can do that. Let's re-roll it quickly. Look like this is not done properly because otherwise it would have known the configuration, and I'm wondering if I'll use the logger where it will end. So I'm guessing there's something I'm missing. I didn't do it properly. When I'm using my objects. Okay, so we're going here, and obviously we lost all our stuff again. Let's do it quickly. I want two blog posts. That will be our second one. Okay, so let's go here. Let's add the blog post. Boom. And let's add so that's convert GitHub. So let's do this one. So now that one will be cool. Let's go .NET. So we have this. But why? Oh, because it's not persistent. I should have made my container persistent. That's fine. No problem, Colin. Yeah, I will thanks for the API key and stuff. I will have a look maybe off screen while I'll be less nervous to show stuff. For this one, let's do AI, and let's do okay, cool, save. So now if we go in summary and we go and say generate introduction, so continue. I don't know why it's so long. It should be like, maybe I'm calling the thing wrong. Maybe it's not chat completion, it's just chat. I'll have to check. Because usually when I do those chat messages, I'm using some SDKs, but I know in the future, like I want it more. So again, it crashed. Then complete timeout. Okay, well. We did try. For a second, I got worried that I was showing my stuff. What did I want to say? I wanted to put in app host. I could put. Oh yeah, no, because I'm running an emulator. So that's why it's not persistent. Yeah. Okay, so let's go into Get Kraken. We'll just push our work and we'll continue maybe offline, maybe online. Like I said, I want to stream more. So maybe next week I will stream on I think before I was doing Wednesday and Friday, but I think now Tuesday may be better. Though next week I will. No, that's not true. Next week I'm like have. Of course.
Yay!
Finally. I didn't land. Oh man. You're such a lucky guy. Like every stream, no exception.
Yay!
Seem like they all landed in the middle. Oh, I did land. 85. Excellent. At least I landed too. Not just you. Okay, yeah. So let's have a look to the file. I will move away. I will go in my other corner. Frank. Well, I couldn't go in the middle for this part. If we stage everything, or unstage everything, let's unstage everything. Sometimes it's clearer when I do this. So Docker Compose, I'm not sure I want to push that. This, I want everything. Yeah, like the API. Oh, like it's tiny, right? Let's put it this way. So those were we're cleaning the work we did on the previous stream. Well, that's good. App host, app settings. We did change in app settings, put this, though we're maybe not using it. Program, we are now passing that configuration, that key, so that's good. Blazor, the solution, okay. Okay, so it looks good. So I will say stage everything, and then I will remove the Docker Compose. I don't think we want that there. Everything else is legit. And now, using AI, I can generate my commit message. And I reach out to Git because you could, if you go in your settings, in your preference, in your settings, AI, you could bring your own key here and just like put the stuff. And I did use my own key, and like you have OpenAI and Anthropic and or custom URL. So for Reka API, I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll put my URL here, and it works. So, yeah, cool, it's working. But then they don't wait long enough. So like they couldn't pick the model list from the list of model where we're sharing. So this was empty. So I was like, well, whatever. Like when I was here, like it was showing like the test connection was success, but then it was failing. So I opened a ticket, and very quickly they said, oh yeah, okay, we found it, whatever. We don't wait enough to like populate that, even if we pick the first one. So that's why when you try to use it, when I was here, it was failing because then there was nothing. I'm guessing it's a validation. It was like the list is empty, so like there's no model. So it couldn't do it. But say, you know what, like open the bug, so keep track of the upcoming release, and you'll be able to use it. So I'm looking forward. So now it's 11.4.0, the version. So in the future release, we'll be able to use Reka inside. That's cool. So commit and publish, not publish, push. And now we should go into our thing here. Okay, and just timeout issues at the moment, 1M. Okay, cool. Voila qui est certes excellent. And yeah, I think that will be it. So we should do a stop to recap our stream. I should go in my little corner here. The show notes are saved. They will be found later on the Behind My Cloud website. And I really need to change that thing. It's not efficient, so long. So today we work on the project Notebookmark. Those notes, by the way, are generated by CB or CloudBot. And the result of the game, you can see a lot of people did participate up to the game today. And oh, I'm leading with a score of 85, followed by MechNet and GT Sum. That was good. So best score was undefined process. The big loser is code by mistake. Luckiest undefined process, and the super participant is Tight Dumpool today with 12 drops. Excellent, and you see the reference. So all of that will be available in the show notes. We won't raid anyone today. We're like just a little crew, so we won't raid anyone. I wish you all a good weekend. Have fun. I have a very exciting week next week. I have a show, so I'm going to see Sarah Milan. I think it's Milan, her family name. British comedian. She's coming to Canada, and I'm going to see her show. So looking forward to that with one of my best friends. And yeah, so have a great weekend, everybody, and I will see you next week on Friday, because I don't think I will be able to stream 2 times next week. I have too much stuff, events and things. So yeah, have a good week. Bye bye.